Across the world, ancient monuments continue to challenge the way we understand the past. Some were built in wealthy cities. Others stood in deserts, mountains, or landscapes that later became almost uninhabitable. Their builders left walls, temples, pyramids, inscriptions, and carefully arranged stones behind them. But time buried their achievements beneath sand, water, vegetation, and silence. Today, we travel through 7 remarkable archaeological sites: Great Zimbabwe, Dholavira, Thonis-Heracleion, Meroë, Chavín de Huántar, Nabta Playa, and Karahan Tepe. In the hills of southeastern Africa stand the monumental stone walls of Great Zimbabwe. Built and expanded between the 11th and 15th centuries, the settlement became the center of a powerful society in the region. Its most famous structure, the Great Enclosure, contains carefully constructed granite walls that rise without mortar. The builders used local stone and developed an architectural tradition that was both practical and highly symbolic. Great Zimbabwe was not an isolated settlement. Archaeological evidence connects it to regional trade networks. Objects found at the site indicate contact with wider parts of the Indian Ocean world. Gold, cattle, and craftsmanship helped support its growth. For a long time, outsiders refused to accept that such monumental architecture had been built by African societies. Archaeology eventually demonstrated otherwise. Great Zimbabwe was created by the ancestors of local African communities, representing political organization and cultural achievement. The ruins reveal that Southern Africa was part of complex international networks centuries before colonial interpretations attempted to erase that history. Why did Great Zimbabwe decline? The answer may involve changing trade routes, environmental pressures, or political transformation. The city disappeared from active use, but its stone walls continued to preserve the memory of the civilization that built it. From southern Africa, we move to an ancient city shaped by water, geometry, and survival. On the edge of the Rann of Kutch in western India lies Dholavira, one of the most remarkable cities of the Indus Valley civilization. The settlement flourished during the 3rd and early 2nd millennium BCE. Dholavira was carefully planned and protected by substantial walls. Its most impressive achievement was its water management system. The region was dry, so the inhabitants constructed reservoirs and channels. These features show that urban life depended not only on buildings, but also on engineering adapted to a difficult environment. A large sign or inscription made from Indus symbols was discovered at the site, yet the writing system remains undeciphered. Dholavira reminds us that some of the greatest ancient innovations were not monuments, but systems designed to make survival possible. But some cities did not slowly fade. One ancient port vanished beneath the Mediterranean. Near the coast of Egypt, archaeologists discovered Thonis-Heracleion, a port hidden beneath the sea for centuries. Underwater work revealed architectural fragments, coins, anchors, and ship-related remains. Geological research suggests earthquakes and soil liquefaction contributed to the city's submergence. Thonis-Heracleion was not a mythical Atlantis. It was a real city, whose existence was once almost impossible to verify. From a city beneath the water, we travel to a desert filled with royal pyramids. In the deserts of modern Sudan stand the narrow pyramids of Meroë, the royal cemetery of the Kingdom of Kush. Its pyramids are smaller and steeper than those of Egypt, reflecting a local architectural tradition rather than an imitation. The people of Kush also used the Meroitic script. Many texts remain difficult to understand because the language is not fully known. The desert preserved the outlines of its royal cemetery, but it also concealed the everyday lives of the people who built this kingdom. Next, we enter a mountain sanctuary, where architecture may have shaped not only what people saw, but also what they heard. High in the Peruvian Andes lies Chavín de Huántar, a major ceremonial center that flourished more than 2,000 years ago. The site contains plazas, terraces, carved stone monuments, and a network of underground galleries. At the center of this architectural world is the Lanzon, a tall carved monolith placed inside an interior chamber. The stone imagery combines human and animal features in a style associated with the Chavín tradition. These carvings were not random decoration. They formed part of a visual system shared across objects and ceremonial spaces. Chavín de Huántar also contains evidence of sophisticated acoustic design. Channels and enclosed corridors could carry or amplify the sound of moving water. The builders understood how enclosed spaces, stone surfaces, water, and human movement affected sensory experience. Its galleries remain partly mysterious, but the stones show that ancient Andean builders were skilled engineers, artists, and designers. Long before the rise of cities in this region, people were already observing the sky from the Sahara. Deep in the Nubian desert lies Nabta Playa, an archaeological site associated with prehistoric communities. Thousands of years ago, seasonal rainfall created conditions that allowed people and animals to gather around water sources. The communities connected with Nabta Playa moved through the region and returned to important locations over generations. Some of the stones appear to have been positioned in relation to solar events, including the summer solstice. The builders observed and marked relationships between the landscape, the seasonal sun, and the changing sky. Nabta Playa demonstrates that monument building did not begin with cities or writing. As rainfall patterns shifted and the region became more arid, the communities eventually left the area. Their stone arrangements survived in the desert, preserving evidence of a society that adapted to water, animals, and the sky. Finally, we travel to southeastern Turkey, where monumental stone architecture appeared before the first cities. On the highlands of southeastern Turkey, Karahan Tepe offers another view of the Neolithic world. The site contains carved stone features, human-shaped forms, and carefully constructed spaces. Karahan Tepe challenges the assumption that large-scale organization began only after agriculture and urban life. The people who built these structures were capable of planning, carving, and creating places for collective activity. Its significance lies in the evidence that early communities could create monumental spaces long before written history. It shows human societies were capable of cooperation, imagination, and engineering much earlier than older models assumed. Great Zimbabwe, Dholavira, Thonis-Heracleion, Meroë, Chavín de Huántar, Nabta Playa, and Karahan Tepe are separated by geography and time. Yet they share one lesson. The ancient world was not simple, silent, or empty. Its people engineered water systems, built cities, organized trade, shaped ceremonial spaces, and created monuments that still challenge us. The past is not gone. It is still beneath the sand, beneath the water, inside the mountains, and written into the stones.